Saddle up, Yellowstone fans, the next monumental chapter is galloping your way, and it's bigger than ever before. If you've been swept away by the sweeping landscapes, ruthless family legacies, and unrelenting spirit of the Yellowstone universe, then hold on tight because what's coming next might just be the most thrilling ride yet. From the moment Taylor Sheridan first unveiled this sprawling saga, we've followed every twist and turn through the dusty roads of 1883, the powerful echoes of 1923, and the bold new frontiers explored in Lawman, Bass Reeves. Each chapter added new depth, new danger, and a richer understanding of what it means to fight for land, legacy, and survival. Now, as the original Yellowstone nears the end of its game-changing run, the spotlight shifts to a place steeped in both legend and reality, the iconic Four Sixes Ranch. First teased in 2021, this long-awaited series has been quietly building anticipation, and now it's finally saddling up for its moment in the sun. Set against the rugged backdrop of West Texas, Four Sixes promises to explore a new frontier, one that's every bit as dramatic, gritty, and emotionally charged as the Montana battles we've come to know and love. This isn't just another spin-off, it's a seismic shift in the saga. With its roots planted in real-life cowboy history and its heart beating with the same fire that fuels the Dutton legacy, Four Sixes is shaping up to be a bold, gripping, and deeply human drama about perseverance, pride, and what it truly takes to keep a dynasty alive in a rapidly changing world. Whether you've been there since the beginning, standing shoulder to shoulder with John Dutton, or you're a newcomer ready to lose yourself in the raw, untamed spirit of ranching culture, get ready. The Yellowstone universe is about to expand in ways we've never seen before. And trust us, you won't want to miss a single second of it. Since the Four Sixes series was first announced alongside 1883, the Yellowstone universe has given us 4 full shows: 1883, 1923, Lawman, Bass Reeves, and the continuation of Yellowstone itself. Yet somehow, Four Sixes has remained the elusive white buffalo of the franchise. It's been talked about, teased, and hinted at for years, but still no premiere date until now. Thankfully, all signs point to 2025 finally breaking the long-standing Four Sixes curse. So let's saddle up and dive deep into what makes this show and its setting so damn special. Before we even talk plot, characters, or casting, we've got to start with the crown jewel of this entire operation, the real Four Sixes Ranch. Unlike the fictional Dutton Ranch in Montana, the Four Sixes is not just a backdrop, it's a living, breathing piece of American history. Sprawled across over 266,000 acres of rugged Texas landscape, this ranch is a beast of its own, rooted in legacy, grit, and pure cowboy spirit. It dates all the way back to 1870, when a 19-year-old cowboy named Samuel Burke Burnett founded it. And get this, it stayed in his family for over a century. That kind of history doesn't just inform a story, it shapes it. When Burnett's great-granddaughter Marion passed away in 2020, she left behind more than just a century of tradition. She left behind a bombshell. Her final wish? That the legendary Four Sixes Ranch be sold, ending her family's historic grip on the land. That's where Taylor Sheridan enters, not just as a powerhouse creator, but as a man on a mission. A cowboy at heart with a filmmaker's vision, Sheridan saw more than a business deal, he saw destiny. By 2022, he'd purchased the ranch for a jaw-dropping $320 million. This wasn't just about expanding his empire, it was personal, it was poetic, and it was just the beginning. Soon, the Four Sixes made its on-screen debut in Yellowstone, and with that shift south in seasons 4 and 5 came a character evolution that fans didn't see coming. Jimmy Herdstrom, once a fumbling, troubled ranch hand, took a leap of faith. He traded Montana snow for Texas dust, Mia for Emily, heartbreak for healing. And something incredible happened. Jimmy found purpose, found peace. He didn't just grow, he became the cowboy we never knew he could be. It wasn't a subplot, it was groundwork. Quiet, steady, and deeply earned. Then came Teeter. Pink-haired, foul-mouthed, and utterly unforgettable, Teeter brought chaos and heart in equal measure. And after losing Colby in the series finale, her raw, emotional plea to Travis hit like a punch to the gut. She didn't ask for a pity party, she asked for purpose. And Travis, in his gruff, tight-lipped way, gave her exactly that. One nod, one opportunity, and suddenly Teeter's loading up for Texas. Her first day at the Sixes. She's handed a horse named Mankiller. You couldn't script it better. Now imagine this, Teeter and Jimmy, two of the most unlikely success stories in the Yellowstone universe, on the same turf, facing new battles, forming a bond that's not about romance, but something deeper: respect, grit, shared scars. Watching them navigate the brutal beauty of the Four Sixes isn't just fan service, it's emotional payoff. It's the kind of storyline that reminds us why we fell in love with Yellowstone in the first place. I'll admit it, Travis. Not exactly my favorite. He's cocky, a little too smug for my taste. But even with that chip on his shoulder, the idea of more Teeter and Jimmy makes it all worth it. Their new beginning is the kind of storytelling gold that doesn't come around often, and I'm here for every hard-earned moment of it. So what's Four Sixes really going to be? Think modern-day cowboy life, raw and unfiltered. A world where loyalty is earned in dust and sweat, and survival means embracing the land's unforgiving rhythm. This isn't just another Yellowstone spin-off, it's a bold reinvention. A deeper dive into the soul of ranching. A story about legacy, hard choices, and people trying to carve out a future on sacred ground. And just when it couldn't get any more exciting, cue the rumors. Word is Taylor Sheridan wants a true icon to anchor the series. One name keeps popping up, and honestly, it doesn't get more perfect: Matthew McConaughey. That's right, the Texan king of cool, Oscar winner, real deal rancher. This isn't some Hollywood cowboy cosplay, this is McConaughey in his element. You can practically hear the all right, echoing off the canyon walls as he saddles up. His presence would be a seismic shift. Imagine him as a weathered foreman, a lone wolf with a haunted past, or a quiet leader who's seen too much but still believes in the code. Whatever role he takes, McConaughey brings that soulful intensity and lived-in grit that would elevate Four Sixes to the next level. And just when you think this world might stand on its own, boom, the possibility of a Yellowstone crossover. Rip and Beth. Yep, the firestorm couple. They left the Dutton Ranch with no clear destination. But what if Texas is where they land? Rip working the Sixes with that trademark steel. Beth shaking things up like only she can. The tension, the fireworks, the emotional stakes. This isn't just fan fiction, it's a powder keg of possibility. Four Sixes isn't trying to copy Yellowstone, it's expanding its universe with grit, grace, and guts. It's about people who live by a different code, who still believe that the land is everything. And if Sheridan pulls it off, and all signs say he will, we're in for something legendary. So tell me, are you ready to ride? Because Four Sixes is saddling up to be one hell of a journey. At this point, Four Sixes isn't just a spin-off, it's shaping up to be a powerful evolution of the Yellowstone legacy. With McConaughey potentially joining the cast, the return of beloved characters, and a focus on authenticity that's unlike anything else on TV, the series could be Sheridan's most grounded and emotionally gripping project yet. So what do you think? Would you be excited to see McConaughey ride into the Yellowstone universe? And do you think Rip and Beth could really show up in Texas? Let me know your theories, because this ride's just getting started. The only thing keeping me on the edge of my seat? We still don't have an official release date. Even though Four Sixes is confirmed for 2025, executive producer Christina Voros recently admitted she's unsure if the show is still in active development, which definitely sent a ripple of worry through the fan base. But before we start spiraling, let's keep one thing in mind. B still has it slated for next year, and Taylor Sheridan is known for keeping his cards close to the vest. So for now, I'm holding on to hope and keeping my boots by the door just in case. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for riding along with me through all the twists, teases, and updates from the Yellowstone universe. Your energy, your comments, your wild theories, they're what make this community feel like family. If you're as fired up, and yes, a little impatient, as I am, don't forget to hit that like button and follow along for more deep dives, updates, and behind-the-scenes breakdowns every week. We've got a wild ride ahead, and I'm so glad you're on this trail with me. And hey, before you go, check out the video on your screen for even more hidden gems from the Yellowstone world. Until next time, stay wild, stay passionate, and I'll see you on the ranch.